Okay, so I'm sorry I'm a little sick. That's an understatement. I'm really sick. And I have a bunch of stuff to post for day one. I got another Jesner peel about 3 weeks after the first one. I had called and asked, and they said that that was okay to do, especially since my the flaking on the first one was a little bit more than superficial, but you know, it wasn't like a crazy deep peel. So they're the experts. They're the ones that advised me that I could do another one. So if you're out there like doing your own, don't just do them every 3 weeks. It's not a decision that is normally made. Usually they're, I think it's 6 to 8 weeks. So this one that I got, this is day 2. I have a bunch of video from day 1 and I'm gonna upload it. It's all like snips that I need to put together, so it's just not ready yet because I did a day of rest today, and actually I had to wake up to write a paper for my master's program, which I'm sure is going to be brilliant, and I'm going to look really, really smart writing because I'm clearly really with the program. So kind of want to do it a little bit like the first peel, because some people might have not seen. When I got my first peel, it was a 20%, which is actually what I just got on my back. We're not going to really see my back because you're not going to really see the peelage of it, but I got 20% on my back this time and 30% on my face. Previously it was just 20% on my face, and I had 14% Jesner on my chest. So as I said, this is day 2, so I washed my face because the first day the person I go to tells me not to wash my face the first day. So I've washed it now twice. I washed it in the morning and it's the evening now, so I washed it twice. First of all, I don't suggest getting a peel when you have a bad cold, because up in here is peeling a little bit, and it's because I've been blowing my nose a bunch. And so now I'm putting a little bit of Neosporin, but you're not supposed to put too much Neosporin on, I think it's more than 3 days. So I'm just kind of watching that area. I think it'll be fine. But what you'll notice also, I notice right now that it's darker, this this camera, because the last time I had a, oh, got a little free shot there, guys. Last time, that's a little bit brighter. Last time I had an iPhone 6, so the lighting is just different. I'm trying to figure this out. So for washing my face, I use, like last time, the Mica Beauty Cosmetics Milk Cleanser. Get it online, way cheaper than if you go to one of those kiosks. Sorry. They also will suck you in order to buy a bunch of stuff that you really don't need. But I like that cleanser, especially while I've been doing this. It's really light. And then if you need to, they said you could use Aquaphor for drying if you feel like it's just too much and you need kind of to hydrate the skin. I don't like Aquaphor, so I use Cetaphil. And so I used this, I think, on day 2 or 3 of last time, and I remember being really disappointed because my face was so tight that I wanted to take the tightness away, but by doing that the next day I wasn't peeling so much, so I was really bummed. So this time I'm going to try not to use it. If you do, it really didn't, I don't think it hampered my results at all, because in the end I ended up peeling a lot. So right now I watched a video, and this girl, she had gotten hers done, and she, for like the first 2 days, only used her hand to clean it. And then she put a video up, and she's like, and so on day 3 I decided to use a washcloth gently on my face, and she had just like peels of it coming off. She's like, oh my gosh. So I applaud that girl for being so gentle. So this time what I'm doing is, this is like one of those t-shirts that you buy where, for us females, that they're like super crazy sheer, and you're like, oh yeah, that's super cute, and then you wash it like 5 times and suddenly it's see-through and you're like, oh, it's not appropriate for, well, for most people, it's not appropriate. So I'm washing my face with that until I move on to this, which is what, at the end of my last peel, I had been using. The one I had gotten was from the cosmetology store that I'm able to go to since I have a license. But I found this one at CVS. So, I don't know if you guys have CVS's in your area, or, you know, or if maybe they don't carry them, but there you can look up online, Brandon cleansing sponge. It's that exact same thinness that my other one was. So you'll notice this time I didn't have to use a cool compress, which I did the first time on day 1 and 2. She went all the way down here. My chest from the Jesner is peeling a little bit finely. I mean, this is like 3 weeks later. That there's a photo, you can't really see it in video. So there's a photo that'll be on day 1. And then for also just making sure that you stay out of the sun. Last time with my peel, I stayed inside basically for a week, and I'm thankful I did. My results were actually really good, and in my day 1 that I'll post tomorrow, I'll have some before and after pictures of before I went for my first TCA peel and for when I went for this TCA peel, and there's a huge difference. So if I've said Jesner on accident for this peel, I don't know why, I feel like I might have accidentally said. This is a 30% TCA peel. I did not get any Jesner this time. So, yeah, so here's up close. So there's some dark areas right in here, which would concern me, except for this is where I have a lot of sun damage, as well as this right here I have a lot of sun damage. Right there I have a lot, and those are the areas that I notice in pictures. So, and it's right here. So I'm actually excited that it's darker, because I feel like that's gonna like be a take off. So, so yeah, so this is kind of where we're at. This is extra red, but has a little heat to it, doesn't really hurt. When she was doing the frosting part, this was hurting, and this was hurting the most, so we'll see how that goes. In tomorrow's video, the reason it's kind of worth waiting for it is she actually took video of me frosting, as well as I took video when I was still fanning myself, so you can still see the frosting, as well as a little video like right afterwards. So there's a lot of little things I have to nip and clip together, so but I know that some people know that I got a second one, so I want to give you a little something. I also got a little bit on my hand. This is not going to be like, you know, something I talk about in each video, but I had her put like 20% on my hand because I'd seen people on online and stuff get it done on their hands for their wrinkles. And so I thought, for those of you out there who have asked me about other body parts that you could get it put on to show improvements, well, I'm testing out the hand. So there will be, for the hand, I have a video of her putting it on. I'll do a picture or video of when it's sloughing, and then a comparison at the end. I don't think it's going to be huge, but it'll be fun. And each time I go in, maybe I'll just have her do a little bit of hand, and then eventually we'll see if it actually does anything. I mean, they look a little different right now. This one's a little bit more scaly looking, but of course you can't see it on video. Can you see that? You can't really see a difference. So yeah, so I look forward to seeing you guys follow me again. I'm really excited about this, and excited to do 30% and get some more dead skin off.